The time I messed up by letting my girlfriend's dad use my laptop. Warning, NSFW.
So today I had one of the most uncomfortable moments of my adult life. I am still dealing with the repercussions of it all, but fuck me if it didn't make one hell of a story for you all. Okay, so for a bit of backstory, I'm 27 and I live with my girlfriend. We've been together for 2 years now, and throughout all that time, I've seen her parents roughly 3 or 4 times. A couple of years before we met, they both retired, and now they live in a different country. On top of that, they're usually traveling, so it's a little harder to spend time with them. Now, an important part of this story is my girlfriend and I, for about a year now, have been making amateur porn. Before we met, she was a cam model, and after about a year of our relationship, we decided we were both comfortable making video content together. We make a fair amount of money, and we both enjoy it a lot. We've also managed to keep our sex work careers hidden from our families up until this morning, that is. So on top of making dirty videos, I am also an aspiring film editor, and I am an editor for a couple of different YouTubers, but I also edit our content. And the night before my girlfriend's parents came to stay with us, I had been editing a new video, as I usually am. And usually after editing, I go through and watch the edit to make sure there's no little mistakes left in there. Now, fast forward to today, my girlfriend's parents are coming to stay with us for the week. Around midday, they arrived and everything was going great, which was relieving because I'd always got the vibe they didn't really like me very much. We were all sat in our living room watching a film when my girlfriend's dad asked if he could use my laptop to access his emails because his phone was having issues. And trying to make a good impression, I immediately said sure and led him into the office. Now, I could have just brought him the laptop to the couch, but my laptop is hooked up to some quite expensive studio monitors, and her dad is very much into audio, and I kinda wanted to show them off to him and talk about music with him. So I led him into the office, and almost instantly he notices all the monitors and starts talking about how much he loves them, and we got honestly distracted talking about them until a couple minutes passed, and then he brought up his emails again. So he sat down in front of my desk as I opened my laptop and entered the password, only for one of mine and his daughter's videos to start playing on the screen in front of him. And not just any video, it was a video of his beautiful firstborn daughter, his pride and joy, the apple of his eye, riding a floor-mounted thing whilst I did something onto her face. Let's just leave it at that. If that's not bad enough, the monitors had been left on in the studio, and the audio of both of us moaning was loud enough for her mother to hear in the living room. I panicked and shut the laptop, but the audio still continued to play for at least 5 seconds after closing it. Her dad then proceeded to pretend to get a call and made his way outside shortly after her mom went outside, and they began to have an argument. About an hour later, her mom came in and said that her dad was feeling a little unwell, so they booked a hotel in case it was contagious because she didn't want her dad to also get us sick. Her dad has not spoken to either of us since leaving, and my girlfriend and I are both unbelievably embarrassed and nervous about having dinner with them in 2 days. But I hope some of you guys get some enjoyment out of this, and I'll keep you updated if anything else happens.